That's it. Come closer. Don't move. That's it. Come closer. Don't move.
Dove sei? quando ti trovo.
That's it. Come closer. Don't move. That's it. Come closer. Don't move.
Tanto ti trovo.
Sorry about the quick pause there. I know, surprising to hear my voice, but I think this might be a win. I don't know, like, it depends on if I can hide under here, because I was able to do that for casual mode. I'm gonna sit under here for the next 15 minutes, well, 14 minutes, 30 seconds, and just pray. Because there's no more need to get reports. I have 10 out of 10. I've done it. I've completely done it. Oh my god. I'm shaking, guys. I did not expect to get this first actual recording. I'll see you guys on the other side. 3.5 minutes for those who are not fasting forward. I guess I can take this time to talk about my strategy that I had going into this. So, the strategy that I had, besides like just looking for the anomalies on the computer, was it was really just focusing on the threats. The anomalies, the reports, they were kind of secondary at this point, because it was just like, I know what I'm looking for, I know what's what. I mean, there was like, I think 1, maybe 2 times in this game where I didn't know like if an anomaly was high value or suspicious or something like that. But outside of that, I think that everything was pretty predictable in terms of the reports. It was mostly just focusing on the threats. Dealing with Lucas and the male noir kind of went hand in hand, because every time I stood up to go like, so basically it was just like, how often do I look away from the computer? Like, I had to pay close attention to the password in the top right, make sure that that was it, and then proceed to proceed to like change that whenever I had noticed it's changed, or whenever I got up and saw that the door was red, that meant that the code had changed. And I'd have to check the screen like very briefly just to make sure that Lucas didn't get me, because one time that I did check like messages before changing the door, that gave Lucas enough time to get into the apartment and kill me, and I was very upset about that. So yeah, just like keeping an eye on the door code, and then just getting up every like few cameras that I checked was really just key to like just making sure that I could pay attention for Lucas's laser, because I didn't really know how frequently the laser would come through the window. And so I was just like, if it feels like it's been a while since Lucas has tried to get me, then I would like get up and look around. But even then, like, I was already getting up and looking around for male noir, because male noir was easily the most dangerous threat out of them all. Like, Lucas was the most persistent, but male noir is the one that's got me the most on edge. And the strategy for Lucas continuing on, after I would see the laser, I would shut off the office light and the bedroom light, and then I'd hide under the bed and time 50 seconds on my phone. In fact, on my phone right now, I have a stopwatch going. And yeah, that went on for quite a while. But I stopped the stopwatch just so that way I could time 15 minutes on my phone. Because each hour is 15 minutes, as I found out. That's what I was Googling, because you may have noticed the sound went dead for a bit in the recording, and that was because I was Googling how long an hour was, so that way I could get out from under this bed and know that I'm safe. The next thing that is worth mentioning... Oh, there we go. So, the next thing worth mentioning, the next thing that is worth mentioning with this game is the male noir. The male noir he can appear anywhere, pretty much at any time. And he's the one who killed me the most, just because, like, sometimes I would never see him, and the female noir would kill me on one of the other floors. And I was just like, why? Literally, why? And I just kind of figured out on my own that it was male noir's doing. And so every time female noir did that to me, I would just put the blame on male noir. Because I assume if you don't see male noir, or if you like sneak past him and go like to the elevator, then he'll send female noir to basically instantly kill you as soon as you emerge from the elevator. And then on top of that, let's see, what else is worth mentioning? With male noir, just flash the light on him, turn around and then again, using the stopwatch I had going throughout the entire game, count 10 seconds. and then turn around and he should be gone, or just start moving and he should be gone. Then there's the less dangerous threats, the ones that really aren't that much of a problem, just more of a nuisance. Female Noir. Female Noir was she wants to be seen. The only places I really see her appear are just that at least the only places you saw her appear in this playthrough in particular was the only two likely places you'll see her, is what I'm trying to say, is right in front of room 9C. When you come out of your apartment, you have to look left and right if you see Male Noir standing in front of the elevator on the right, or you can see Female Noir standing in front of 9C on the left. And so just walk up, basically face to face with her almost. When she tilts her head, that's your cue to turn around. And then after she says, don't move, after she's done uttering those words, then again, I use the stopwatch to count 10 seconds and then turn around or start walking away, and she would be gone. And then finally, there's Mr. Del Falco. Mr. Del Falco, you can avoid him altogether if you manage to click away from the camera that he's on really fast. Unfortunately, you have to do this throughout the whole night, so I really don't think that most people are going to be avoiding Mr. Del Falco. Just because you have to be always prepared for it, and me, I'm not that fast, and even then I can get a bit jittery. Sometimes I just barely miss it. The only reason I know that you can avoid him is because I've heard that if you click away from him really quickly, I think it was Twitch viewer, it was one of the Twitch viewers, I think it was Milady or Anne, in one of my previous streams, that one of those two, they told me that clicking away from Mr. Del Falco really quickly, at least I think it was them, is how you avoid him. You have to click away in 3/4 a second. That's literally the time that you have. And that will not trigger him. And you've triggered Del Falco when the Shade messages you and says, oh shit, that was Mr. Del Falco. But when Mr. Del Falco is after you, what does he do? Well, I heard he can get you on the roof, but not once have I had this happen. So I'm going to say that that's a really rare chance, or maybe even a myth. And then there's the hallway. The only problem that I really have with Mr. Del Falco showing up in the hallway, and you've seen it twice in this playthrough, is when you have to deliver a package to room C on whatever floor you're on, because that's the room that Del Falco comes out of. And so when you are approaching the room, you have to be prepared. Like you saw, I wasn't fully sprinting to the door, and the reason for that is that Del Falco could come out of the room, and so I have to turn around and run. And in fact, the first time he came out of C, at least I think it was the first time, he was right in front of the elevator. He almost got me. It was that close. I was like half a second away from losing the game right there. For the first time ever to Mr. Del Falco. I've never died by Mr. Del Falco's hands, so I don't know what his jump scare looks like. Or how scared I would be. And finally, there's the apartment phase of Mr. Del Falco. You just hear the whistling. Do the same thing you do with Lucas, but except you can run in this case, because you kind of have to run. He gives you less time than Lucas does before Lucas shoots you. He whistles a tune. Go and shut off the office and the bedroom light. Hide under the bed, and basically just wait for him to walk in. He'll walk around a little bit, and then you'll hear the door close, and you'll be good. And outside of that, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, the dead signals, they were really well timed this playthrough. The dead signals and the packages, they were pretty good with just not showing up at the same time that Lucas and Del Falco were going to spawn in. There were a few times where Del Falco could have gotten me on the roof, if he can get you on the roof. So that worked out fairly well. I'm shocked at how I never had to deal with Lucas on the roof. In fact, part of the strategy I was trying to hide, part part of the strategy I was trying to develop with Lucas in particular was like just making sure I stay off to the sides on the roofs. So whenever I get a package, I try to go near the one hiding spot that's near the packages. Whenever whenever I had to fix the dead signal, I would always try to stay near the hiding spot where that's closest to the panel. And then from there, I would guess I'd have to time like a certain amount of time. Again, since I've never successfully hidden from Lucas on the roof, like whenever Lucas has spawned on the roof, he's always killed me. So I can't give any advice as to what to do on the roof, although I'm pretty sure you don't need advice from me because there's already probably plenty of things out there. Anyway, I should be done rambling here. Like this recording has been going on 2 hours now. This is going to be a completely unedited experience. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's hope that this is a win. And let's see what this normal ending looks like. So, I timed 15 minutes, so if the website is correct that I looked at, then I think that this should be good. I think I should be good to come out. Okay, so, and I know I missed some packages. Yep. So is that dead signal or shift completed? Shift completed, disconnected from KMC network. Okay. Ronald, I am very impressed with your ability to stay alive. Come to the rooftop, I have something for you. And don't worry, you've proven your worth, I'm not going to kill you. Thanks, Adam. Okay. Oh my god, I did not... This was... Guys, I'm not even kidding. This is literally the first recording I've done of this. I've done streams, but this is the first YouTube recording I've done of this. I was like, let me just record this attempt, and if I win, I'll keep the attempt. And I won. Supposedly. But I'm still not taking any chances here, okay? Like... I'm thinking I can trust this. I've never seen the normal ending. At least, if I have seen it, I don't remember. Because I watched some InSim videos, but that was, like, the only previous knowledge I had on this game. Alright, here we go. What's gonna be waiting for me on the roof? Oh my goodness. What? Hold on. Hang on. You guys gotta see my face cam. Hang on. Before I... Okay, let's turn the video capture back on. I'm just like... What? Gotta move this back down here. Keep it classic. Or... Actually, you know what? Let's move it to top right. Let's keep it top right. Whatever. Mid-recording. Very professional. Okay. Here we go. Hi, you guys are the Noir.
Okay. I'm here.
I can't move, so...
What do you...
Good evening, Ronald. It's about time. We've been waiting for you. Adam, he's here. Ronald, you're on speakerphone.
Thank you, Mayaka. Ronald. It's a pleasure to have an opportunity to talk man to man, finally, isn't it?
You're not trying to kill me? What do you want from me then?
Straight to the point. Very good. You've proven quite useful. Very capable. That's why I brought you up here. I wanted to introduce you to a couple of associates of mine. In fact, not only am I not going to kill you, but I have a job offer for you.
A job? I already have a job.
You consider working for Vivex in the shade a job? A bunch of pretentious bottom feeders. They're a fucking joke. Every piece of information worth having hits my desk first. Authority, access, control. The pulse of this city rests under my finger. So, Ronald, it's time to work for me instead.
I don't think so. I like my job.
This man just tried to kill you.
I don't think you understand. Let me explain. I rarely offer jobs directly to anyone. You're a special case, and your compensation will be substantial compared to whatever Vivex paid you. We can get you out of this shithole apartment, put you somewhere a man of your caliber belongs. Your silence tells me you don't really care about material rewards. So tell me, Ronald, what do you really want? Maybe something money can't buy? Could it be? It's not Alice, is it?
So that's
How do you know about her?
so that's the she, huh?
Have you been paying any attention, Ronald? Knowledge is what I do best. Find out what people truly desire. And besides, you kind of gave it away with your fucking username. I mean, what a laugh. That sad boy shit of yours has got to go when you come work for me.
Alice.
Yes, sweet little Alice. Doesn't even know you exist, but she will if you join me. Trust me.
I don't like where that's going.
Okay. What's the job? What do you want me to do?
Ah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. You get what you want, and I get what I want. Now then, I run several interesting little games. We cater to a very exclusive clientele who looks forward to my special brand of entertainment. However, it's been a while since the last show.
It
and
has.
And something new. Something very exciting.
How do I fit into your sick games?
Don't you see? You've been helping me brainstorm my next big game. This whole time, you've been playing an important role. My game is perfectly simple. Find a specific individual and put them through a series of tasks. Of course, this involves surviving my bloodthirsty associates, inconvenient hacks, and the pesky clock that just keeps counting down and down. All while combing the deep web for those bullshit keys for some bullshit puzzle. I have everything I need, except...
I was trying to imitate a clock.
A
Sorry.
hacker? You want me to hack for you. That's it.
To simplify your role, yes. You see, I'm already getting the new game lined up. I found the perfect star, but he's not your average Joe. No. Let me explain. Patrick. Joe.
So wait, Male Noir's name is Patrick? And what was the female's name?
Meet John Hof. He's a cybersecurity veteran. In fact, you could say he's caused quite a headache for me and my organization.
Again, sorry you guys can't read it. My quality has to stay that low in order for this
Like
game to
all
function.
pains in the ass. This one will be dealt with in a... Well, let's just say I'm going to scorch the earth on this one, which is where your expertise come into play. To put on a good show and make a prime example of Mr. Hove, I'm offering you this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So what do you say, Ronald? You in? I promise you, it will be worth it. Think of Alice.
Fuck it. I'll do it.
Excellent. Truly. You have no idea how disappointed I'd have been if Myra and Patrick had to kill you after all this. So much effort wasted. But no, now you work for me.
That's her name, Myra.
Yeah. That would have been a shame.
Myra and Patrick.
You sound nervous. Don't worry, Ronald. I'm just fucking with you. You're far more useful to me alive than dead. Oh, and don't worry about the Shade either. He has been taken care of.
Wait. Did you fucking kill him?
Nothing so permanent. But enough of that. It's time we end this little call. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Ronald. And I look forward to what will no doubt be a fruitful collaboration. For now, you're assigned to Team Noir.
Ooh.
Now, it's been a long night. Get some rest. We'll talk soon.
I like the sound of that. Okay.
Welcome to the Noir, Ronald. Here, take this.
Oh, I again can't see what. Man.
Have a good night, Ronald.
Ah.
Sweet dreams.
It's such a shame that those images are really like poor. Hang on. I want to get one screenshot. Oh, perfect. Damn it. Did I get it? Oh, did I get it? I think I did. I accidentally pressed print screen instead of F12. Welcome to the game John's Chapter. Oh! I actually mentioned that in a previous stream. I actually beat that in a I mentioned that in a previous stream. Beat it, yeah. Like I would have access to that shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Congratulations, you have completed normal mode. Are you ready for Nightmare? Nightmare mode unlocked. Oh my god. Now, let me just see if Nightmare mode is even out. Like, I don't think it is. Yeah, coming soon. Oh my god. Yes! Oh. You guys have no idea how good this feels. Or maybe you do have a slight idea if you've played this game. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm taking off the headphones because I want to hear myself talk. What do I think of that ending? I really wish I could tell, like, what some of the images were. Like, John Hope's picture was pretty blurry. I'm very sorry about that. Definitely a low-quality ending from me, but, like, again, I could not have the options up. Like, you guys see this? I had to keep this all, like, mid to low in order to really, like, see how things, in order to have my gameplay even be remotely stable. I'm sure you guys noticed throughout this gameplay that that this wasn't exactly a very clean recording. That this one had plenty of stutters. There were even, I think, 1 or 2 moments where my game froze. Yeah, that was definitely a bit tricky to deal with, and the game probably would have still looked even worse had I not gotten some advice to turn down everything to mid. I don't know, like, maybe, because, like, I overwrote my save file, so I can't click continue and start from the last hour again, just to kind of, on, like, higher graphics. Because I know that there's not that many threats in that last hour, and I only needed 2 anomalies anyway, or 2 reports to finish. I know that's kind of cheesy, like hiding under the bed once I had all the reports, because I was just like, wait, this goes till 5 a.m., right? Like, that's what I was thinking with at the time, was just like, this goes until 5 a.m. I can do this, I can book it. I could just hide under the bed like I did in casual, when I won in casual mode. I had won, and I just hid under the bed and was done. Didn't need to put myself in further harm's way. Like, why risk being killed by Lucas? Why risk being killed by the Noir? Why risk being got by Del Falco? You know, like, why risk any of that? You know, why put up with the broken cameras and the dead signal? There was no point, because I had all the anomalies, all the reports that I needed. Why risk going and getting the packages? You know, there's no way he was going to send 3 packages in 1 hour. Sometimes it felt like he was only sending 1 an hour. So, yeah. I don't know if I have anything more to say, other than thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys came from Twitch, my Twitch will, as usual, be down in the description. If you guys came from my Twitch, please give me a like. I just want 1 like. This was a ton of work. And I'm just gonna put my foot down and say it, you know, like, I think I deserve just 1 like. Just 1. I beg of you guys, please. Like, I'm actually, like, I am legitimately begging this time. I've had my hands like this, but you can't really see anything from chest down. Please, 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 guys. I could use a like. I could use a like for the suffering that went into this, the amount of work, the amount of effort. I looked almost next to nothing up. Everything was pretty much my own strategies, nothing more, nothing less. I really, like, the only thing I could say that I truly, like, had any real, like, obvious spoilers on that I wouldn't have been able to figure out was just some anomaly placements. But that was due to the wonderful people that helped me out on Twitch, Anne and Milady. I know, like, Milady doesn't want me to use her name very casually, but I should give her credit where credit's due, assuming this is a she, but I think she is a she, judging by the username. And also, like, some tidbits that I picked up from watching NSIM Beats casual mode. So yeah, that's about it. So if you want like, I guess, a more detailed ending, you can go check out someone else's perspective. I don't really feel like I want to do that over again. I won. That's good enough for me. I don't care if that ending was a bit low quality. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you like this video. I hope you appreciate the amount of work that went into this. I'm not demanding the appreciation or anything. I'm just hoping that you guys know how tough this was. And without further ado, I guess I will see you guys next time.